Welcome to TJ's Boom Report. Get ready. Get ready. We'll be starting in just a few seconds. Hey. Oh, I so hope my music is going through. I've been having a problem with it. If not, get your own music. Pump it up, pump it up. It's Saturday night. Woo. I'm not a rapper. So I so hope you hear this. Goodness gracious. If not, I will work on having it right by next week. Welcome to TJ's Boom Report, where we do what? We have our sipping conversation. And I will have to say it's been a long few weeks, and I haven't been out here for a minute, but I'm back and better. Ooh, we got a lot of catching up to do. There's a lot of things that's going on. I couldn't narrow down to one specific topic tonight. So we're just going to make this a catch-up night. And we're going to bring my panel back in once they get here. And we're going to just have a little fun tonight. But you know how we get things started over here? We always got to have something to sip. And what do? We sip because what? Our body is a what? Filter. And you have to flush it. That's a famous saying that came from my Aunt Letha. She was 97 when she passed away. She lived a long, filled life. And when I say she lived 97, listen, she only lived her last 4.5 years. She didn't make it full 5 in a nursing home because of something she did. But she was very active, and she stayed active to 90 plus years. And she said, your body's a filter, flush it. So we're going to flush it with what? Water. H2O. And you probably don't believe that I have H2 in here, but I really do. Oh, can you see? Water. Can you see? Water. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I am really showing you. Even if I pull up the straw and you see what's dripping, you see that that's nothing but water. Water, water, water. If you look at the top, this is just water, water, water. Water. Okay. And then my concept is you have to drink half your body weight in water each day. Now, I do good Monday through Friday. I'm just going to be honest. This is what we do around here. We're honest, right? we have you. Okay, I see how I changed subject. Okay, be honest. Drink water. I only Saturdays and Sundays is a little bit more challenging because I'm not at work and I'm not in the heat working. Speaking of that, we'll talk about that later. But let's go ahead and see who we have. Oh, we have Drew waiting. Let's go ahead and bring our panel in. We have Drew waiting. Let's come on and see how she's doing this evening. No specific thing going. As she's coming in, because I know she has her sip going. There is no sip for no boom signature soup drink tonight. No boom appetizer tonight because we're just starting back fresh. Oh, we lost her. What happened to her? Hey, Drew. Oh, here she go. So tonight, Tracy's I'm sorry, Treyance's boom signature drink is Sweet Bitch. You guys go to the stores and find this. I know Tasha K talks about Sweet Bitch, but I went and found some, and this is the smooth and fruity Merlot. So it's red. You guys know I love my red. This is very smooth and fruity. So I'm drinking a little Merlot tonight. Nothing big. Let's go ahead and refill this as we're waiting on Drew to come in.
I'm here.
Hello, Drew. Hello.
Let me unmute this.
You are on mute.
I am unmute.
No, you're unmuted.
I'm unmuted. Yeah.
What are you drinking this evening?
I'm just having a little vodka and ginger ale.
No name for it, just vodka and ginger
ale. I'm waiting for my dinner. Tonight we're just having pot pies. Chicken pot pies.
Oh, your favorite chicken.
But I don't mind the Marie Callender chicken pot pies. That's what we're doing tonight. We're soaking our beans for Juneteenth because we're doing the red beans and rice with, I think it's more like a gumbo or jambalaya because it's going to have chicken and lobster and shrimp and everything in there. So yeah, but no, but it's going to have Cajun spices.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah. So
my sister-in-law makes some great gumbo or jambalaya, whatever you want to call it. Seafood jambalaya. Oh my God. Yeah. So
we're soaking our beans tonight.
Soaking beans.
I'm become an empty nester. Reed took Gnarls back home to his place. I think Reed tied one on last night because he took Uber home and then called me on my cell phone. But I keep my cell phone underneath my pillow while it's charging, okay? And you know I can barely hear my landline. Luckily, he was calling and Carl heard him when he was heading into the bathroom, Carl, because he didn't have his key, Reed didn't have his key and couldn't get in the house.
So Carl had to let him in?
Yeah, Carl let him in. But guess who was my friend all night? Gnarls. Because I have the treats. And then he wants to go out in the backyard and I'm like waiting for him to come back in and everything. I'm like, what the hell? So then I have to turn on the light, get my flashlight and everything. And he's snoozing and resting out on the cement because it's cool. And I'm like, no, you need to get in here. Go to bed. Go to bed. So he goes up to the couch that he's gnawed and chewed all up. And that's where he stays for the rest of the evening. Now, I can say this because my kids are gone. I had to say to Carl, what the hell is wrong with Reed? The boy took 3 showers and he's only been here for 12 hours and has used 3 towels. And I was so excited because I had washed all my towels. I folded them all up and I put them up in the bathroom. And I haven't had towels sitting up in the bathroom cupboards for years. Oh, look at all my towels. So nicely folded up. I'm just saying, it's the little things that get you pleased. Cheers. I find my little pleasures.
Okay.
I find my little pleasures.
Gotcha.
Whew. What's the
while we're
subjects
doing
tonight?
While we're doing this, in the meantime, I wanted to do this before we clicked on live, but since we're out here, I need for you to take your mouse and go up to the top of your screen on Zoom. And there's a box up there that says view. You see that view box up there at the upper right-hand corner? Is when you move your mouse around, you'll just see
Okay, I got.
Click on that box. And when you click on that box, you should see some more words come up. Speaker, gallery, immersive.
What do you need me to do?
I want you to click on gallery.
Oh, I just lost you.
I still see you. You ain't going nowhere.
No, I'm like, it's this little guy join Zoom, live Zoom, and I'm trying to find gallery.
There are you wouldn't have, the screen shouldn't have went away when you did it.
No, my screen went away.
Did you see that box at the top of the screen that said view?
I don't know. I can't see half the shit I'm looking at, okay? Okay, I gotta find you again.
Take that, all it is a box in that upper right-hand corner.
Well, I gotta find you again.
I don't know why. I still see you.
I don't see you.
We didn't
Hold
move
on.
you at all.
Let me launch meeting. Can't set up and launch. Okay, there we go. We're back again.
If you move, it's just if you move your mouse in the right-hand corner is a box that come up and it has like 6 dots with it, 3, 3, and 3.
Oh, 3 dots. Okay.
And you click it, it says view. And then there's another thing that the next box pop up and should say speaker gallery.
No. It says click open Zoom meeting here when I hit those 3 little dots.
No. It's not 3 dots on you. It's you going up too far. It should be just a box that says view because it should be able to tell you how to change your view. Never mind. Never mind.
You know who you're talking to, okay?
Yeah, but it causes a problem with me when I'm trying to show something and I'm trying to get you to change your options because you have your stuff set as speaker and you're not the speaker. So when I try to control the screen, it keeps popping back to you.
Oh, well, that didn't happen before.
Yes, it has. It's always been happening. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been going live, because there's problems happening, and I'm tired of the problems. No worries. We'll figure it out at a later date.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I wonder where's Foxy at. She told me she was coming out tonight.
Oh, she's coming. She's
She did
going
say.
to praise us with her presence.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna get a strict tease tonight.
Well, you know what? If she's coming out tonight, gotta praise her because that means she's moving along.
Oh yeah, she has good days. She has bad days.
Yeah, we all do. We all do. Hey, what's some hack thing that we can find out about today?
Nope, don't have none of that done.
Okay.
There's no boom signature drink. There's no boom appetizer. There's no nothing tonight. Lucky I'm out here tonight. I was napping and I jumped up. I was like, oh no. I said I was going live tonight. So, nope. It's an open night.
Oh, I know what I want you to do. Look at my brows because Gracie wasn't here today. We need your cousin Alexis on. And she needs to show us how to do beautiful brows. Eyebrows. Because Gracie will do mine, but she makes mine like what hers are, which is not what mine are.
You mean what they are right now?
Great.
What do you mean she makes them different? What does she do so different than what you have right now?
She makes them bushier and shorter.
It's just the design she's doing.
Okay. You know when we got our I want Alexis to go on there. And I want her to show us how to do eyebrows for your face, for your individual face.
So I don't know, but you might want to go back to the video where she was in when she did my makeup that day, because she did do a breakdown. So
you know what? We need a refresher course, okay? We need
what's wrong with your eyebrows now? It doesn't appear that anything's wrong with them.
I did them myself.
Okay. Generally, that's the ideal.
But I'm just trying. Ooh, we need to have on there about microbraiding. I want to have my eyebrows microbraids.
That's where they take that string and do them, and they hold.
No. The microbraiding is where they figure out the design of your eyebrows and everything, and they take this little tiny. It's almost like an actual acupuncture, and they actually tattoo your brows in.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do that.
Nope, that is not necessary.
Well, you got eyebrows.
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter if I have eyebrows or not. I'm not sticking any needles in the top of my forehead. That is too close to the brain.
It's like tattooing. I'm gonna have.
And I don't plan on putting any tattoos up here in my face. I know what a tattoo feel like. I've gotten tattoos.
And I've gotten tattoos too.
And that is something that I don't want done on my face.
I want to do this.
I don't know how Mike Tyson did it. Good job, Mike Tyson, to have that thing tattooed on your face like that.
Okay, well, it's not like that.
Yes, it is.
That's
your face.
Really
Your brain
tiny.
is right here. So when you feel pain, all this in the face is the same type of pain because this is all the same type of distance. Okay, it feels a different distance from your arm, a different distance from your leg.
When I have my new eyebrows on, I'll let you see them, okay?
Great. And I'll still continue to fill mine's in.
Okay. Because you got eyebrows.
Doesn't matter.
So what else is going on?
Let's see. I don't have anything written down. Oh, we want to say a special shout out for tomorrow for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers tomorrow. I want to say a special shout out to my daddy, Mr. Harvey Bud Jackson. Happy Father's Day. I'll see you tomorrow. I guess we got to get there before 4. All right. I know the cutoff time.
I think we're going out for breakfast tomorrow. The kids are setting, well, they're supposed to be setting some, Carl's not my father, okay?
Look,
So
since you're not acknowledging a father for you, just a second, let me finish. After my daddy, now let me say a happy Father's Day to my actual father who birthed me, Mr. Michael Dwayne Fordham. I know he probably won't see this at all, but happy Father's Day to you. Cheers, because I know that's all you know the meaning of. Cheers. So happy Father's Day. And now happy Father's Day to Elijah for being a great daddy to my children, DeAndre and Brandy. I'm sure that they will all see you and talk to you tomorrow. And I guess you'll see me tonight. Talk to me tomorrow. So happy Father's Day to you as well. Happy Father's Day to and rest in peace in heaven to Deidre's father.
Josephus, and you know what? What I remember about him the most, he taught me how to ride a bike. And I fell over in the neighbor's bushes. And that was back in the day when you didn't wear helmets. And he's like, that's all right. Come on, brush yourself up. Get back on that bike. And this man, he was like 78 years old, chasing me down on my bicycle. Because he adopted me.
That's what our daddies do.
Yep.
Did he? Hope he didn't fall and scrape his legs, because they'll fall and do that and hurt
No,
themselves.
he was running with his suit on.
Coming from work.
He was retired. He wore a suit all the time. He wore his suit and tie. He didn't know about casual clothes. And that's what, girl, that's all right. And he was brushing my knee. You're fine. Get back on there, Dee Dee. Get back on there. And that's what I do remember about him. Luckily, he had an open casket. Ugh. No one told me, because I was 12. No one told me. And he had why my mom had an open casket, I don't know. Okay. No one told me. I went to put my hand on his hand. No one told me that was ice cold. Girl, you talk about jump back. Yeah. But he looked he looked really calm and collected. But
Well,
do
I think
I
that's what they're supposed to look like when they're laying there.
but do I remember him looking like no? I remember him with me and that bicycle. The bicycle and the roller skates.
No, that's nice. That's great fond memories. Those are the memories you're supposed to have. I hope
Yeah.
everybody out there has fond memories of their fathers and grandfathers and uncles and brothers and all the ones that stepped in for the father roles. Oh,
Mhm.
fathers to be as well. Shout out to you guys as well that are going to be fathers. So happy coming up first Father's Day and all that good stuff. Um, I know I saw something where they said a newscaster said they don't make as much of a deal as Father's Day as they do Mother's Day.
No, they do. You know what? I don't know what newscaster that was because I was watching before I left on Friday. They had Al Roker and the other two guys, I forget their names, and they went to Coney Island in New York, okay? And they were, Al Roker, he had said, you know, I didn't know my kids loved me as much until they found out that I had prostate cancer and they cried. They cried because that was really, yeah. Then you had, oh, Craig, or there's two other guys, the black guy and the white guy. The white guy has all the tats on his arms and everything. And his dad actually died when he was like 5 or 6. And his mom remarried, and he just praises that wonderful stepdad.
Mhm. They are the best.
He,
Sorry,
okay,
they are.
yeah.
They
Then
are
you have,
in all my cases.
yeah. So he
Right.
praised that. And then you had Craig, or whatever his name is, and Craig is black and his wife is white. His kids are mixed, and they were sitting up here in the baseball stadium off of Coney Island. And his daughter, who's just getting out of preschool, says to his brother, well, your skin is black like daddy's. My skin is white like mommy's. And he was saying, hadn't anticipated this coming out. So we had to have, but it was 3 dads talking about the issues and what they go through in being a father. It was beautiful. It was truly, and you know, Al Roker is older than dirt. It was truly these 3 dads being able to, oh, it made me cry. It made me cry. Because there's a lot of stuff that goes on in dads' minds. I am going to tell you, Carl was at every game. If you talk about someone supporting your kids as a dad, he was there. He truly was. But me as a mom, I was there too. But no, we got to give kudos out to the dads Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at all the stuff Elijah's done. Whoop, 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 whoop. Love you, Elijah.
He sounds like he's woke. I don't know. I hear something.
So what are we going to move on to?
Next, there are so many things that has been transpiring in these past weeks. Before I go any further, hang on one second. Unfortunately, my dad's side of the family today, we lost another family member. We lost my cousin, Anthony. Anthony was 54, would have been 55 this year. So just
Oh, wow, Anthony.
just a rest in peace.
Now, is that on your side or Elijah's side?
This would be my side. This is
Okay.
my stepdad's nephew. This is his brother's kid. Now
Wow.
we lost my brother.
And he was only 54?
Yep. He was only 54. He would have been 55.
I
He had
hate
suffered a debilitating stroke many years ago.
Okay.
Unfortunately for the drugs that he was doing. It was just a bad gotten wrong with involved with the wrong folks. So you know how things go with that. And
Yeah.
then he had this real bad stroke. So he lived with this paralysis on one side for a long time. And he fought through it. He fought through it to come back. But eventually just took the best out of him. So that was just the front. He got a nice obituary. Anytime you pick it up in his car, it's hot heavy. They spend some money. So sorry. They spend some money. This is the inside of it. This is a nice picture of him. This was when his light skin days. This is more what I remember him looking like.
You didn't just say this is his light skin.
You do, I'm looking at myself. Yeah, you know what? I am looking at myself, and I'm looking at pictures from when I was in high school to today's pictures, and my hairstyles are changing so drastically. They already changed, but you have different stages you go through, and I feel like I'm in a different stage because now I'm in my 50s, and I feel like the clothes I'm wearing have to be actually age appropriate, but they can't make me look like I'm going over into that next level. But it can't make me look like I'm staying in the level that I'm no longer in.
You know what my biggest concern is? And that's because I live in California. Okay. So I've noticed I have a farmer's tan all over my body.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't because of my next door neighbors living across and they built this second story and everything, girl, I would be out in my backyard by my pool, butt naked, and get my whole body full tan, okay? Instead of having a farmer's tan.
Now you have neighbors. You want to do that, you need to increase your fence.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something.
So, but anyway, to the Jackson family, to all my family on my father's, my daddy's side, I'm sorry. Whew. My mom, because my mom remarried, and this is all the family I know.
So this is Bud's side.
Yep. This is my Bud's side. And this was his brother. His brother was Quince, Uncle Quince. This was his son. Uncle Quince, we lost some years ago. And now he's joined his son and another brother. So rest in peace, Anthony. Till we meet again.
And you know what? We've been talking and everything. They still haven't found that boy's body.
I saw that. For people that don't know what we're talking about, let me just pull up the article real quick. I know I told you we're going to be doing a lot of this and that. We have a young man. Okay, before we say him, because this is right here on my phone, we had another star die today as well. You
Who?
guys remember Aunt Rachel on Family Matters? She is Thelma Hawkins. She was 73.
Yeah,
Now I
yeah,
hope
yeah,
you
yeah.
see this picture, but
She died.
yep, she passed away today.
Well,
This
and
came.
that makes that very interesting because I was watching something and they were thinking about doing a renewal on Family Matters, a
Family Matters.
reunion.
Yes, and so now she's passed. She just passed away today. Yep. So prayers to them as well, Miss Thelma Hawkins. Oh my God.
Wow.
Wait a minute. The Queen's funeral. Queen Elizabeth has her funeral already planned out or something.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Here's the whole thing. Because she's been the queen for 70 years, okay? She's got her funeral and everything. That's because I read about this back in the day. She's got everything planned out because there's a certain protocol and there's going to be certain days, X amount of days before they can announce that she dies. Then, so the security people have to let everyone know. And it's a whole girl, it is a whole, it is, yeah. There is a whole full protocol.
Well, I guess that I just saw an article just came across my phone. I guess the plans are being leaked. Oh man, there's so much stuff I want to talk about. I'm still trying to find the article, but that young man, I
In
know
San Diego.
he's in San Diego.
No.
He was he was on the team.
Yeah, he was on he was on the basketball team.
And
He
he's a
had
good player. He's a standout player.
Yep.
And he's also a twin. This is a
And
young here.
yep.
This is just
His name
picture
is
here.
Waylon, and his brother's name was Way Lee or something.
But yeah, because this is a graduation picture of
He graduated on Monday. Yes.
And he is now missing in Texas. But they're
No,
now
he's not missing in Texas. He's missing in the ocean here in Mission Beach in San Diego. They can't find his body. His brother, the other guy, and him were on a sand barge on Tuesday. Now they had just graduated, his brother and him had just graduated on Monday. And he got a full scholarship to Southwestern. He's actually, him and his brother and his family are from Venezuela. And his parents don't speak English. And English is his third language. They were on a sand barge down in Mission Beach. They fell off the sand barge and the lifeguards went out and got the two, went to come back to get him, and he was gone. They have not been able to find him. This was on Monday, and today is, no, he graduated on Monday. Today is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They have not been, and they've had Coast Guards, helicopters, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, so anyway, prayers out to him. I hope they find him. Hopefully he's surviving somewhere.
No,
We
he
know
didn't
that he's
survive
not.
anywhere. I just wanted,
I said hopefully.
yeah. I pray for his family, and they've got coaches from all of the high schools and everything. They've all been out there at the beach. Uh, and there's so many kids that die during prom in high school. I pray for everyone.
It's just impossible to keep up with everything everybody's doing.
Oh, and you heard about the new shooting
Which one?
in Alabama.
Yep, I heard about that too. That was already a few days ago at the church.
Yep.
However, I don't know. That old man, he couldn't even run to get away from the and they held him. I don't know. That's something about that story don't feel right and sound right either. I'm waiting to hear, or we wait not to hear, because something about that don't sound right either.
Yeah.
That old
And
man.
there was that shooting at the Asian church, okay? Which was, I think, last month, all right? And one of the congregational members, he was a doctor or whatever, he jumped on the guy, and he was a doctor. He was able to prevent him from shooting anyone else, but he shot him. And he was a doctor with 2 kids and a wife. They are doing kudos to him and everything, because they said the fact that he gave his life and took that guy down, he saved hundreds of lives in that congregation. And he had 2 small children and a wife.
Wow.
God speaks to you, and you do what you need to do.
Exactly. You don't question, you just do.
There's something that comes out in you, and you're like, shit, bam.
I am trying to go. I have read so many stories. It is so hard. I feel like all stories are important. It is so hard to try to pinpoint every single thing that has happened in these past few weeks. We've had so much tragedy and so much
And Carl even told me that people are still attacking Asian people.
Oh, I haven't heard that as much.
Yeah, there's a big hate thing
They stop attacking blacks, so
no, they're attacking everyone.
So but this is something nice and happy and
we need
good.
to have happy boost.
We want to congratulate Miss Shawnee O'Neal. She remarried to a
Is that Shaquille O'Neal's wife?
Ex-wife, yep. She remarried. It was ex-wife. She remarried a pastor, and his name is wait a minute, where is it?
Carl, is the Popeyes ready?
Oh, yeah, I'll bring yours down.
I'll come up and get it.
No. Okay, yeah, it's a little hot, so.
No. I'll come and get it. Hold that thought.
Go ahead and grab that. We'll keep this going here. So congratulations, Miss Shawnee O'Neal, on your nuptials. Let's see. Wow, it's just so much going on. Oh, I do want to acknowledge this. Um, the Dancing Dolls has been hit, I think, with another devastating blow. They have just lost another dancing doll. She was shot dead in Atlanta. Miss Deshae Hall. I want to say a
Where was
big
this at?
in Atlanta. I believe she was just 16 years old.
Who shot her down?
I-
An old boyfriend or shit?
Don't know. She something about an argument outside of a store with another group of girls. She was with some girls, and an argument happened, and shots were fired. That's all I know. I'm not gonna go into details on that because I don't need no one coming after me
No.
or anything like that. I'm just
You know
saying
what?
rest
No,
in
no, no.
peace for another dancing doll gone.
You know what, Tracy? This is something that I do need to bring up. Have you noticed how little people are thinking about other lives?
This I don't feel like this is nothing new. This has always been new. It's just being brought up to the forefront. People are seeing it more. People are not doing anything different than what they were doing. All this killing and lynching and all this stuff has been happening. These people have been losing their mind for a long doggone time. A long time.
I find it amazing. And you know, one of my friends said to me many years ago, and he said, D, all this shit's been happening. The only difference is it's now being broadcasted because of social media.
Yeah, it's just, it has been happening. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
It has been happening. And social media is making it more prevalent. It gets to the foreface now.
And
You
the
can't-
regular media. Yeah.
Mhm. So you're absolutely right about that.
He said little girls have been being kidnapped along with little boys and killed from farms and shit. Late 70s, beginning 80s. The only difference is we're able to hear about it now. And that's a shit fest.
Wow. So much going on. But let's move on. Let's keep going.
Yep.
We got a lot of different shows have started. Things that have ended. Congratulations to Golden State Warriors. Woo, 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 woo,
Woo,
woo.
woo, woo, and Steph Ball, baby.
Steph
Yeah,
Curry.
yeah.
For winning
Ooh.
another championship. I'm sorry the other night. I'm sure it was a good game. However, I didn't make it through.
I'm gonna tell you. I don't know if everyone saw this or whatever, but Steph's little 3-year-old boy was simultaneously dribbling the basketball at 3 years old. And they had a picture of Steph doing it on the side with him. 3 years old, his little boy was simultaneously dribbling the basketball.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
It was really fun to watch. And you know he's a cutie patootie. I'm just glad that Steph got a boy. But you know he's got a bunch of girls. I'm just saying. But no, go Warriors. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah,
And they
that was-
finally got the MVP.
Oh, so they did give him the. I'm like I said, the game saw me. I saw the beginning. I saw them smashing them, and that's about it. I don't remember seeing much after that.
No, he did get the MVP.
I was very out of it.
Woo, 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 woo.
I was.
You were
sleeping.
feeling no pain, girl.
Yeah, this has been a long, rough 2 weeks for me. Real quick, and I don't have any pictures. You guys have to go out and check the. I will have to post some later. But I did have second to third degree burns on my leg. Anybody that follows me on Facebook knows. If you don't follow me on Facebook, you should check me out.
We saw that ugly cry.
I had the ugly cry from the app. It was fun to do, but it wasn't fun for the actual burn. But I did get burned pretty bad, and now I'm in the healing process of this burn on my leg. So moving on. Speaking of myself, one more thing I want to give myself a pat on the back and a congratulations. A few weeks ago, I had no idea this was going to happen, but it was a big Sunday for my church and for my deaconess board. And I was in training for deaconess at my church at First Baptist Institutional Church at 17101 7 Mile in Detroit. And my grandbaby was at church that Sunday. Literally, I was running around. My daughter got to church. I was trying to give my grandbaby to my daughter because I had some presentation I needed to do. And it was just all chaotic that morning. I come back into church. They said they looking for me. I fly up into the church, into the pulpit, like, what? Hey, okay, I'm here to read what I need to read. And it wasn't even about that. I was in training for deaconess, and I actually crossed over a few weeks ago. So
woo, 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 woo. Congratulations.
I am a new deaconess at my church. And anybody want to know what a deaconess at our church does? We are responsible basically for First Sunday. We're responsible for communion, baptisms, any christenings, things like that. We go out and see sick if we need to, because we have our deacons that do it first, then we follow them behind. So we have a couple little roles that we do. I did that because I was trying to fill different parts of my church and trying to make sure I'm filling different areas. So I crossed over, and kudos to me. Yay. All right. Next, moving on. Oh my God, like I said, it's been so much happening. Oh, this is a quick shout out to dry cleaners. Right now is the heat season, and we are having some 90+ days. We do not operate. I want to send a shout out to all the dry cleaners that are trying to hang in there and try to press in these circumstances. But what I'm going to tell you is don't kill you. Those people outside that's trying to get those things done, none of them going home with you. And if you fall sick, none of them going to take care of you. So take care of yourself first. And if you need to do shutdowns and don't do any operation, don't do anything to save your own self. It is way too hot. Nobody knows that when we're just 90 degrees outside, it's 120 in the back. So put your own life at risk if you want to. Oh, speaking of church, tomorrow, if anybody wants to have an early service at 10 a.m., we will have an outdoor service. So that means everybody bring your lawn chairs and come on out for a service tomorrow at 17101 West 7 Mile in Detroit, right there at 7 Mile in Southfield. Come out and have a service. I guarantee you'll be home before 12. We do things like that. And that's what you get in your shout in too. So come on out, praise God, give him the blessings and the honor that you're supposed to. You're not supposed to wait until you're in trouble or you need them. You're supposed to honor and praise them all the time. So come on out tomorrow and get some outdoor service. That way you don't have to be masked up unless you want to, but because we're outside, you get nothing but fresh air and all that good stuff. Plus, tomorrow is June 19th. Tomorrow is Juneth Day. It's a huge day. It should be a huge day for every single person in the world, no matter what color you are. Biden signed it into act for last year. This will be our first major holiday year that we're actually celebrating it. Has to do with slavery and all that bad stuff that y'all continually try to do to us. Hint, hint, hint. Stop it. But we celebrate freedom tomorrow. Wish we could celebrate it every day, but we know how that goes. Oh, I read an article, that our Dr. Fauci got the big C.
Yeah, he got COVID.
You can't say that word.
He don't even know how he got it.
I don't care. You can't say that word. I can't have my channel flagged for saying that word. So that he got the big C. And I ain't talking about CANCER either. I did read an article. He's saying that everybody should be very, very, very cautious. Because
he hasn't even gone to see his mother. So you know he's older than dirt. You know she's Methuselah.
Because isn't he like 80 or something?
Something.
So if he's 80, then she's got to be anywhere between 95 to 100.
Hold on 1 minute. Hang on.
Because I thought we had pulled that article up and we found out that he was 80.
Pull up you got your cell phone. How old is Dr. Fauci?
I ain't gonna keep pulling that up. We pulled that up. That's where I'm getting the 80 number from.
Okay.
So if his mother has to be at least 15 years older, I'm not gonna say she is more than that or less than that. But at least 15 years, that means that's 95 to 100.
She's older than that.
And if he can't see her, that's pretty bad because
he even said during COVID, he wasn't going to be going to visit her.
Is she in it? I wonder, well, because of who she is, I'm pretty sure she's not in a nursing home. She probably has the best of nurses and doctors that turns on for her so she can see them. Well, why don't you put that in a clip or something? Why don't you put that in something so you can stop grabbing and swinging and twirling and pulling and swinging and twirling? You about to go into a coma. You about to go into a food coma.
Yeah, I am, girl.
Doesn't seem that Foxy decided to join us. So we'll have to make this another night with her. She'll have to come on another time. I told her that I'll be doing some more recordings and things like that. So, and then probably because it's Father's Day weekend, she probably got caught up doing things with her husband and her own father.
Oh, you know I'm sleep. I'm about ready to go down.
Yep. So we're gonna turn you off. You go ahead and go.
Okay.
Because you drifting on off to La La Land. So it's good seeing you.
Good
and
seeing
we will
you.
converse again next week.
Okay, then, girl.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. Bye.
Bye. We're going to keep going here. We sisters started back. So we will talk about sisters. Hopefully, you'll catch some type of recording during the week. Going forth, I will be starting to do more recordings. We'll still try to do our lives on Saturday, but summer has hit and people have so much to do. People are busy, hanging out, doing this and that, and I'm not mad at you. So that way you can look at stuff at your leisure, and that's when it's convenient for you. We'll do more recordings, and that way you can come back and watch it later. Like I said before, I am looking for a panel of 2 or 3 who is interested in doing Put a Ring on It. It's a show on OWN. If you don't have OWN, you should get OWN. That's Oprah Winfrey's network. I want to check that out. I think that's a very good show, and I think it has a lot of good talking points in there about relationships. So if I can get a panel, people, DM me, reach out to me, me, text message me, get a message to me somehow. You can also reach me out there on Instagram and Twitter under TJ's Boom Report. Come on out and let's see. I want to talk about relationships, because I feel like now it's even more important. We're coming out of this pandemic. We're not out of it, but we're coming out of this pandemic, and people's relationships have now switched. Things have turned. Attitudes are different. People feel strange. Things are different. You're reacting different. And we really need to talk about that, because we just might save somebody, or we might just help someone make that decision to just let go. Let's see. Married at First Sight starts again in July. Not sure if I'm going to commentate on that. I'm going to watch the first episode and see. If we do, we might add it with something else, but it's going to have to be a whole lot better. That's saying that Sisters is going to have to get better too. I don't want to see Fatima in jail all season, waiting on trial to go from the judge and all this every Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day it come on. I'm sorry. I can't do that. If Tyler Perry drags out this, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna be done, and we will not be talking about Sisters and commentating on Sisters either. I'm gonna tell you that now. We will move on from that. There's so many shows out there we need to talk about. There are, I want to say real quick, for all you ladies out there that are wearing the eyelashes that are like this, that has you flapping in the wind, well, guess what? You are flapping in the wind. You're not cute. Don't do it. Stop doing it. Quit wearing it. It's not cute, it's not sexy, it's not becoming. You look totally ridiculous. If your friends ain't telling you, I'm telling you right now, sis, you don't look cute. Why? Because your eyes don't naturally grow like that. Nobody's lashes look like this. You're looking like Hummer the Monster out there, and your eyes flapping like this. Stop that. Stop it. Don't do it no more. Cut it out. Put it back. Dial back. Do something. You're already wearing bushes out there, but then you got to wear the flaps too. Come on now. All the ones with the different points in them. Come on now. That's not sexy, nor that's not cute. If they don't look natural, don't do it. I'm telling you, it's not cute. You ain't on TV. You ain't a star. And even when you're doing that, they still ain't all that cute. So stop it. Until you get that Kardashian stuff status, you don't need to wear your eyelashes like that, boo. It's not becoming. You look rather trashy. Let's see. I think that brings us to an end. Foxy didn't join us, so I don't know what she had out there for me this evening. Next Saturday, get ready. We'll have a far better lineup ready. I'll have topics actually ready, things to discuss. We'll have our Boom signature drink. Matter of fact, I will pick that out by Wednesday. Wednesday, check your feeds so that you can get the ingredients so that you can drink with me on Saturday. And that will be the same thing for the appetizer, because I made some bomb little chicken wings the other night for my husband and I seared them and cooked them over the stove, slow cooked them over the stove, turning them. And when I did that and how I did it, I ended up making my own roux with it. And then with the roux, I sprinkled Parmesan cheese on. So we had these Parmesan cheese chicken wings. They were so good. And I don't even know what I did to get them. I'm about to try that again, figure out how I did it. But that might be something for next week. But whatever we do, I will put out a recipe for your drink and your appetizer so that we can partake in a little sip and eat next Saturday. I hope nothing major goes on during the week. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. I know one thing I did not change. I did not change and do my ending prayer. I still have the same ending prayer. So let's go ahead and end with Heavenly Father. Thank you for your faithfulness in my life. Thank you for working all things together for my good. Give me, Lord, in the name of Jesus, give me your strength and peace today, tomorrow, and forevermore. And fill me with your faith, which overcomes the world. In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. In the name of Jesus. Amen. I want to thank all you guys for just spending a little time with me this evening. I didn't want to hold you long. I have been on hiatus for a few weeks now, and now it's time to get things back into the swing. Next Saturday, promise, by Wednesday, you guys will have what our drink is and what our appetizer will be so that you can partake and get ready for next Saturday. Or you can have your drink of choice, whatever you want to drink and whatever you want to eat as well. But if you want to eat and drink with me, I'll let you know what we're doing. Um, I don't know. We got to do something good and healthy. You know, we need to do something like that. Uh, Starting August, maybe starting September, because we got to get back into people's and summers vacations and things like that. We will start a new lineup of guests, and anyone who is interested in putting and showing their business on my segment, please DM me, inbox me, get to me as quick as soon as possible so we can get you on schedule. I would love to feature you. If you've already been featured before and it's time for a recap, we can do that as well. Now that I have my YouTube going better, we need to utilize this. Social media can be to our advantage, and we need to step on it, utilize it, and make it work for ourselves. We will also have our ridiculous hacks starting back next week. Like I said, today was a day the devil tried to win, but he is a lie and he will not win. So we're going to go ahead and cut this, but have a pleasant evening, you guys. Be safe, be strong. I got to get all my songs on. I got to figure out, I pray that you're hearing this. If not, love you guys. Have a good evening.